Righto, this episode on STS Garage, old Blue Beast here behind us is going to be hitting the dyno.
What the? That looks super safe.
No, it's definitely not. We have been doing a lot of research into the whole turbo and carburetor setup and been asking heaps of people for their opinions. Now the general consensus is to just build a box around the whole carburetor so we have the same amount of pressure around the outside of the carburetor as what we do inside the carburetor to stop blowing fuel back up the jets and into the bowl. We're going to actually play around with some breather hoses and try and get them onto the right side, i.e. vacuum or boost or manifold pressure, to basically mimic having a box around the whole Carby. It's about just having a positive pressure where it needs to be and a vacuum where it needs to be to try and mimic like the turbo's not even there. We are novices at this, 100% we're feeling our way through it. The thing does run pretty well, so it's just about now maintaining fuel while it's under boost. New guy on STS Garage, who is this and what is that?
Yeah, well, had to happen.
Movember's over, brother. It's December.
Oh, well, I'm a bit late. You reckon we should drill that out?
What is it? Oh, so that's our...
That's going to screw straight into the manifold.
Straight into the manifold, so that will give boost pressure to the bowl. I don't think it'll need much. I don't know, like, that's the thing. Can't hurt.
Oh, just drill it out.
Drill it.
Just drill it out.
Don't break your drill bits. Look, he's going straight for a new one. Don't worry about using the old ones here. Like, come on, mate. Fucking hell.
Sharper the better.
Righto. A airline fitting tapped into the manifold, so that'll be under pressure once it comes on boost. So we'll run from there round to this breather line that is capped off at the moment, which is a breather for the fuel bowl, which normally goes to your charcoal canister. So we're hoping we've got a one-way valve off the old 3F in the corner here. We're hoping that this is a one-way valve, so we'll only receive positive pressure when it comes on boost, pushing more fuel through the jets and making rods go out the side of the block probably.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So we just need to suck and blow on that, take that off there, see what it actually is. I'm assuming it'll be a one-way valve.
That's what it is.
One-way valve. Not a bad tune either.
That's got a bit of pressure, bud.
It's the mating call of a 60 series.
It's got a bit of pressure.
That's alright, I think. I don't know.
Well, depends how much pressure it's going to have stuck, I suppose.
You don't really want so much, you just want it to equalise. So there's the same amount of pressure behind the fuel as there is in front of it. So then you get that vacuum effect. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. That's what a rising rate fuel reg does, they reckon, is you sort of figure out what PSI vacuum is causing as far as supplying fuel. And then you add 7 PSI if it's 7 PSI wastegate. Yeah. Enough fuel. Righto, off to the dyno in the morning. Yes. There is a fair chance that it will blow up. Hopefully it doesn't make too big a mess in there. So not only were we putting the big blue beast on the dyno today, we took the opportunity to get Lazarus tuned as well. And while we were down there, we thought, why not throw the old truck on just for a bit of fun? We also had me mates Caprice, the big Iron Lion 5-litre, Holden V8, and a couple of absolutely screaming rotaries just to really mix things up for the day. Righto, so we'll unhook the trailer, we'll get Lazarus in there. Hopefully after today, I can drive Lazarus home. So there's a chance we'll get a no start when we load a file into this thing, because when I did the engine conversion, we sent the computer away to get demobilized. It sort of locked us out of it. We know we can fix it eventually. We've been talking to the right people. So today's a bit of an experiment. We'll load a file into it, and if it starts, we're onto a winner. And hopefully, you know, Lazarus will be a little bit nicer to drive with a little bit more power and actually able to tow Clancy home. Otherwise we'll have to go home and get the 79. Quite ironic today if Lazarus doesn't run and Clancy makes it through the day. That's not how it's supposed to go, but we'll see. So first cab off the rank is Lazarus, our 4JJ1 swapped 60 series. The engine come out of a 2011 model D-Max, so it was really ready for a tune and a little bit more power. These engines are super reliable, but up until today, it's actually quite boring to drive, so we're gonna fix that first. What's it gonna make?
110.
110. 116.
138.
138, righto, I'll go for 105. Pretty weak.
That's weak.
101, 102.
It's 105.
It stops making power at about 3450 and then it starts to drop off.
Seems
Oh,
right.
it's super safe, mate. You could drive that all day, every day.
Yeah. Just super boring at the moment. So we'll make it a little less
Why
boring.
you feel that it's lazy?
I know.
Because it is.
It is lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Righto, so we will unplug this and we'll start with the laptop.
So we're hoping this doesn't go into a no start situation. That'll have no reflection on Matt's abilities, because the computer has been fiddled with by, well, Aussie 4J supplies a computer with the immobiliser already removed from it. Someone's already been in there and we're sort of half locked out. So we're gonna have a go at it. Worst case scenario is we know we can fix it later on, so it's not the end of the world, but today the blue one might survive and the grey one might not.
Possibly.
We'll see how we go.
It's not meant to happen though.
No, it's not. This is it. Uh-oh.
This is what I thought. As predicted.
Shit. Well, we'd all but given up, just about to push the 60 off the rollers, and Matt got it. She started, fired up, and we got a power run in, and holy geez, what a difference it makes.
On 27.
27? Hopefully more than that.
155.
Thanks, buddy.
120.
150.
150.
138.
136. That was my last one.
I'm going to say 160. We got the NOS bottle. So 137 horsepower. Who was closest?
Right.
I said 136.
136.
I said 138.
138. And 300 newton meters of torque. So 30 horsepower and 100 newton meters extra. This car in particular has no DPF, no catalytic converter. It was awesome to see no smoke.
Yes.
And legally no DPF because of the age of the vehicle, I might add, for all the commenters out there. But it was good. Like, it's good to see that it's not just sooting up.
No.
Like, it's making
No, it
power without...
doesn't need to be. It's making good power. You could easily add more fuel and maybe make more power, but
I'd say yes, but James is on his way and he'll cry. He's scared. So you could put another tune in it again, and
You could, yeah,
further.
you could push it further. You could
Yep.
go again.
Yep.
Definitely add more fuel if you wanted to, but then obviously you start to get black soot, things
Yeah.
like that.
And soot gets the attention of the police, doesn't it, Jess?
Absolutely.
That's right. So, look, it's a 4 drive. It's not about outright numbers. It's about making these things nice to drive, and especially with a 4-speed auto, it's pretty dopey.
Yeah.
So having less throttle input, hopefully, like, it already feels better.
Oh, even the auto on the dyno, you can feel it straight away.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even driving on the street. It just reacts so much nicer.
Awesome. Well, that's the that's Lazarus done, the one that was supposed to last. So it's time to get a few more cars in here, and then we'll finish the day with a bang.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Sweet. Night and day. Will Clancy make more?
Yeah.
For a very
Clancy's going to blow up.
essentially. It'd kind of be sad actually if it does.
Blows, doesn't it?
Gonna do it. That's right.
As long as you don't get covered in oil. Shrapnel.
Next up is a big Caprice with a 5 litre and a 6-speed manual conversion. Other than that, mechanically stock as a rock as it rolled off the showroom floor. How, mate?
Oh, I don't know, 255-ish,
You'd be happy with that, I reckon.
somewhere around there.
263.
263. Alright, Jace, how much power?
170.
To me?
It's a Holden, so 20 horsepower.
There's one for the haters.
It'd have to be, what, 280 horsepower?
280.
Oh, it's a stocker. Yeah, let's go 250.
How much, mate?
235.
235. Righto. I'll go 199. 199. Next up was Sean's Toyota Corolla with a 13B bridge-ported Weber carbureted rotary under the bonnet. These things sound like nothing else. How much horsepower? And we sort of already know.
220.
220.
230.
205.
A little bit of insider knowledge.
Can't say because he doesn't know.
Oh, he's picked his.
I'd say 220.
121.
121.
187.
187.
194.
194. What are you hoping for?
It to not blow up.
That's better than any number, isn't it?
That exceeded my expectation, to be honest with you. Yeah, 100%.
Next up was Matt's very own 1967 Datsun 1000 wagon, complete with a naturally aspirated Weber carbureted 13B rotary, also ready to rev to the moon. Wrong way around? Yeah. That's what you want, isn't it?
Turn it on and I'm going to see it.
I think put it around the wrong way.
Yeah, that was bad.
That way. Bad stitcher.
Right, how much power?
228.
28.
215.
215.
220.
220.
235. 212. 220.
220?
Yeah.
Get her in, James. Get her in. You get it from there, lad. Next up was Lance, our 1981 HJ47 Toyota Land Cruiser that we plucked off a paddock out near Ningen. Now this thing has the most tired 2H in it, complete with shit tons of blow-by, but I just thought for a little bit of fun, let's see what it will spin the rollers up at. Righto, how much?
34 horsepower. 75.
Oh, jeez.
I'll go about 38.
38?
27.
27! I'm hurt. What are you moving the equipment away for?
Safety first, remember, safety first.
So I guess I'm driving this one.
You're driving this one, mate. You blow your own stuff up.
Righto, James, you drive it on. Oh, you drive it on, I'll do the run. How's that? Well, it was time. This one should need no introduction on this episode. Let's see if the thing actually works.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I'm actually a little impressed, to be honest.
When something's so bad that it's good.
It's something so bad, it is good.
You know confidence is higher when you bring your own fire extinguisher and a drop sheet to the dyno run. We really didn't know what was going to happen, so we really were prepared or tried to be prepared for anything.
Game that's going to survive and last them the whole lot.
I love your enthusiasm, bud, but...
Mate, this thing's going to go like 220.
220? What do you reckon, Jace?
200.
200?
197.
180s. I don't even know, mate. I've got no idea.
That's the best answer.
Yeah.
What are we after? Horsepower?
300. Let's go.
No. I reckon probably about 165.
Yeah, you'd be close.
How many rods leave, do you reckon?
I reckon it'll knock, but it won't escape.
So as you can see, it's really not blowing much smoke, which suggests that we're still struggling to get fuel into the carburetor, and I did struggle to get a good run out of it. At the end of the day, we got it to make some friggin' cool noises, and dead set, we all just laughed our guts out. It's such a weapon of a thing for all the wrong reasons. Got to give a big shout out to Matt from M&H and Mechanical for letting us come in and use the dyno for the day. Had a dead set ball, and especially letting the big blue beast in there. We weren't sure what was going to happen and whether it was going to make a mess of his workshop, but he was game for the adventure, and yeah, it really was a top day. Well, to me, that is mission accomplished. We kind of still had in our heads that that could have happened and it ran out of fuel, and it did, but it survived, and it really made everyone laugh, and that's the whole point of this project. It survived, Lazarus survived, and is so much nicer to drive now. So we had a really fun day down here at the dyno, and that's what I was hoping for. So we will not stop working on Clancy. We're going to get this right, because running through the gears on the dyno feels friggin' really responsive. I think the thing can actually make power and be quite fun. So all in all, not a loss. Everyone's had a ball, so I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget, you do only live once. Get out and get into that project. See you next time.